Retired West Indies all-rounder Andre Russell, through his foundation, has delivered much-needed supplies to those affected by Hurricane Melissa. The Jamaican, who plays for the Kolkata Knight Riders in the IPL and the Trinbago Knight Riders in the CPL, said via his Instagram account that his heart is aching, driving through some parishes affected by Hurricane Melissa, and that his island is unrecognizable. Russell admits it is hard to stay strong while so many families are left homeless. Persons are unemployed, as many infrastructure were damaged. The disabled are helpless, babies are confused, and so many people are still traumatized and in disbelief. Russell is also urging persons to give, no matter how small, and also to give a helping hand, if you can, to those in need. He's sending a message of hope that Jamaica will rise again, despite the immense task the government and the people of the island have before them. Now, at least 2 equestrian and polo clubs in St. James and St. Anne have seen major damage from the passage of Hurricane Melissa, with an upcoming international competition having to be postponed, with the equine community also reeling from the damage caused to farms, workers and animals. The Equestrian Federation of Jamaica is on a mission to help. Denise Walters reports.
Hurricane Melissa left devastation, destruction and disruption in her wake across several parishes, and Assistant Secretary and Administrator for the EFJ, Jacqueline Sangster, says her industry wasn't spared.
We do have extensive damage at the St. Anne Polo and Equestrian Club, which is located in Hall. They lost all their stables. Some of their arenas were flooded out, the partial loss of their clubhouse roof. Half Moon Equestrian stables did sustain some damage, minimal, but loss of trees, damage to the arena. They did lose water, so, obviously the welfare of the horses is a concern.
Other equine communities across the island, especially in St. Elizabeth and Trelawney, also sustained damage.
Community partners like Shane Chin lose all of his stables. In the racing community, Wyers Falls, where She's a Man-Eater, Atomica, Double Whiskey are housed. They lost everything. They lost their stables. They haven't been able to access from certain parts of that area the horses to assess them. We've had significant and catastrophic damage up in Orange Valley, where we have some of our equestrian and equine community partners. There's not a house up there standing with a roof, whether rich or poor, small or large.
Now, there is a sigh of relief that no horses were lost, but there is a horse from the mounted troops that suffered a deep laceration and is being cared for. Now, similar to other sporting disciplines, competition has been put on pause.
We were actually supposed to host the FEI Eventing World Challenge this weekend coming up at the Kingston Polo Club, but due to the catastrophic effects of Melissa on the island and our fellow equestrian partners, we've had to postpone and possibly looking to somewhere in February or the early part of 2026.
However, this is contingent on several factors.
Depending on how we're able to assist our equine community with the rebuilding, as many of them have sustained catastrophic in some to minimal damage in others, but it has impacted our equestrian community and our equine community as a whole.
Meanwhile, plans are afoot to start rebuilding and helping the grooms affected.
We have started a donation drive for all of the grooms and caregivers, because they are the unsung heroes behind the scenes, that even though many have lost everything that they have, they're still here taking care of the horses, making sure that they're okay.
And for those who want to donate,
they can go on Jamaican Equestrians on Instagram. We have a post up there about where they can give for the grooms and the caregivers, because honestly, we're doing a big drive for them for food, clothing, air mattresses, any survival items, because like I said, many of them have lost things. They can also go to www.caribbeanequinerelief.org. That is the organization that has also been helping all the equine facilities here on the island get us back on our feet.
In the meantime, the EFJ, with the support of National Equestrian and coach Julian Hyde, as well as Dr. Jackson Hefes, delivered water, fuel, a generator and essential food supplies to members in Good Hope and Montego Bay who were left without power, water and roofs over their homes and stables. Denise Walters for TVJ Sports.